An e-learning developer approached me to narrate a training course for one of their end clients. They first requested a short demo to ensure that my delivery was appropriate and had been signed off by the end client, and then from that point I also signed a non-disclosure agreement, as elements of the project were highly confidential. Once the tone and pace had been agreed, then the client was very happy for me to self-direct from home, because then I would be able to supply the recordings very quickly. Because it was a very large project, each module was being signed off individually, and so I would voice one module before moving on to the next.
Across our client portfolio, we have considerable experience of supporting our clients in their transition journey. Here are a few examples. In the automotive sector, we played a key role on a €2.5 billion sustainability-linked revolving credit facility for the French tyre maker Michelin.
In terms of the deliverable files, the client wanted them ready to go, with a little bit of deep breathing through some of the sentences, but without silencing breaths completely, so it still sounded like a living, breathing person talking. They also required me to separate the different modules into separate files, which I named and split up so that I could then deliver them as batches of files rather than just one long audio file. And so each module was recorded, mixed, separated and labeled, and then delivered via Dropbox link. Because the project needed to be recorded quickly, there were a certain number of revisions that were built into my original fee, because we realized there were inevitably going to be some changes from the scripting through to it reaching the end client, and therefore we built in that flexibility into the original quote rather than me nickel and diming them for every little change that was made. Once delivered, all of the audio is then stored for 2 years on my hard drive, just in case there are any later updates to the course that may require re-recording.